Alhamdulillah, this commission was signed into law since May 2018 during the stewardship of Mala Aminu Bello Masari. But it was not mounted as a commission until when His Excellency Malan Duke of Marada was on board. It was on February 12. He established the leadership of this commission, and we start work since from that time. Alhamdulillah, from the time we start from the scratch, because we don't have even the office accommodation. We don't have anything on the ground. We start by making struggle to get office where we are today here, and we continue establishing the commission up to this level it is. Within these years, because we are approaching almost 2 years now, we have recorded a lot of achievements, more especially in the issue of monitoring and operation, what ensuring government policy are reaching the target beneficiaries. When you take the record of the commission, more especially in this RR program, where the federal government is distributing 75,000 to the citizens, we ensure that the citizens are getting this money intact without anybody stop it or even shortchange them with some amount. This is all across the state. The same thing during the distribution of fertilizer. We know how much the state government spent in purchasing fertilizer and said in the subsidized price. For instance, about 21 billion was used in purchasing fertilizer, and the state government slashed the price to subsidize into 20,000 per bag. So we ensure that this 20,000 is 20,000. Nobody is adding a single naira for the beneficiary. Only 500 naira we earmark and approve for the transportation from the place to the destination of the beneficiary. Therefore, we record a lot of achievement because we arrested many of such fertilizer in markets where some people diverted it, and some were collecting more than what was required to collect, and they all return such money, and we return back that money to many of the beneficiaries. So
for how many investigation trial and the conviction have you recorded within these 2 years?
So we can say we have about 300 or more number of complaints we received, but part of which about 150 were successfully settled or refunded, and the sums are still pending in the court, and other investigations are still ongoing. But with this, we have the recorded achievement of recovery of money and items to the state government and different individuals across the state, which can reach between 250 to 300 million that were covered, and the sums of such money were either sent to the state government account or to the different individuals that have made the complaint.
What are the channels of sending a complaint to you? Is it verbal or digitally, or somebody should write a letter and bring to the commission?
We receive petitions from the individuals, 1. 2, we have the forms that if you have a complaint, you can come and fill. And we have channels, more especially the social media channels, where you can send your complaint, and if it has merit, we can invite you to come so that you can lodge it more official and treat it. So we have different channel, and we are making a lot of enlightenment, because we have the department that deal with the issue of enlightenment and research. So we are always reaching people, sometimes through media, and sometimes even through public gathering, more especially in the operation. During the fertilizer distribution exercise, we used to reach people even from their ward level in their own respective places where they are living, to ask them, have they collect the fertilizer? Yes. At what rates? What amount? How many bags of fertilizer were given to your polling unit? If you have complaint, or if somebody hijack or rather divert your fertilizer, this is the number that you'll call and report. And through this, we receive a lot of reports, and we attend a lot of cases of such diversions of fertilizer. The same thing happened to these food items, which is just distributed recently. So we used to go around on that. Besides that, we stopped all these unnecessary loans which some MDAs are providing to the staff, because it goes with a lot of extortion. Sometimes you can see 200 or 300,000 can be given to someone, but signed to report 650. And you can see the number of people that collected such land, which is attached with a lot of extortion. Already His Excellency sent circular to all MDS stopping such kind of land with or less with his approval.
How are you operating? Because from the size of your headquarters and the staff strength, it feels like you are overstretched with works. And if you look at the complaint you are receiving, how are you operating?
So actually, sometimes if you start work with commitment, that is why we stay here up to night at times. More especially, despite the size, we know handling such huge responsibility is difficult, but we are still managing, and we have staff from security agencies assisting us in terms of investigation and even prosecution. But nevertheless, we have the missions of getting staff or additional staff by next year, or sorry, this year, 2026. All arrangements are in place for the recruitment of staff by God will. More especially with the inception of these zonal officers, where we are going to send staff, and these officers, we want them to start operation fully, because still we want to make it easier for somebody who will come to complain. Maybe he's from Paskari, to say somebody far away from Paskari to come to Katsina and complain, it will be difficult for him. But if there is office in Puntua, he can lodge his own complaint there, and it can be investigated. And another thing, that is another way of reducing difficulty in operation, is during the distribution of these food items or even the fertilizer. When we arrest fertilizer which is diverted, we have to take that fertilizer from Puntua to here. But when we have zonal office, we can keep that fertilizer there. After investigation, after the resolutions, then we can find how to, redistribute it to the other beneficiaries. So this should ease the work.
Lastly, because of the nature of your assignment, are you facing any threat?
We cannot say yes or no on that, because we are very curious and conscious in terms of our movement, in terms of our interactions with people, in terms of our way of belonging to other people. We are here, and we are always trying to dispense justice, trying to ensure that what we do is not contrary from what the law says. So it's like that for someone to understand. We are not the people that are threatening someone. We are just trying to bring things into order. Therefore, sometimes some people, more especially from the first time, when you invite them, they should come harshly or with high temper. but before they leave here, you can see maybe their temper is down. So when we explain to them what we are trying to investigate on them, and if they know that is a take, let them just firstly bring it back. So recovery is a major concern, and we are recovering a lot of things, and we are trying to set a lot of things in order. And some people, before they even leave here, they do understand what our missions.